Jason here with the Garage Slingers, and I wanted to hop on here real quick. I have a My Guy. A My Guy. So that's what Lonnie's always talking about. But I found a My Guy, and he found a huge pile of stuff. This whole pile of stuff I actually worked out a deal with him for $400, and then got there and got into the tote. Well, I got the totes back here and got into them, and I really only priced a bunch of the stuff that he listed to me that must have been sitting on top of the boxes. But yeah, I mean, it's a huge lot of stuff. I paid $400 for everything, and I will show you guys kind of what box. So start over here. I don't know exactly what these are. I haven't even looked them up yet, but that's Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart, and these are art prints, and they've got the Art of Racing dyno down in the bottom. So these are art prints for those two guys. So I don't know if those are worth anything, but getting over here, first thing, this jersey, the plastic is still on it. This is a Cooperstown edition of a Mickey Mantle jersey. And so I'll get the plastic off of that so you guys can see it. It's in brand new condition, still has the tags on it. But it is brand new. It's got the patch over here, down here, Cooperstown Collection, 1951. Got the Mickey Mantle on there, and then got his number on the back. So, and it's got the tag. It's the Mitchell and Ness, and these things were $300 new retail. That still got the tag on it that says $300 on it. On eBay, they're only going for, sorry about the camera, I dropped you, but $300. But yeah, these on eBay, they're going for about 150 to 180 right now. New. Well, I don't know if those were new. Those didn't look like they had tags on them, but that's kind of what I figured for those. But got Randy Houser, and most of this stuff has the JSA authentication records with it. Some of it doesn't. Some of the stuff I'm gonna try to go see about getting certified before I sell it, because it could be a huge home run if I can get them certified. Mark Chestnut, Live from the Honky Tonk. That's a vinyl record. Vinyl's still in there, and that's signed. That's Merle Haggard, and a nice frame too, by the way. Big old frame. Got his signature on there. Got Brantley Gilbert ticket signed, and that's got the JSA. See? Got another one here. I'm not exactly sure who that is. I'll have to look that up. Tyler Farr. That's Tyler Farr. Then you've got the these are lyrics, and this is, I think, who was that? I can't remember. I'll have to edit the video and tell you who that was. But these are lyrics, handwritten out lyrics, and they're signed in a frame. Everybody knows that's the original Karate Kid. Written to Tim, wax on, and it's signed. Got Tracy Lawrence, Made in America hat. This is a Casey Mears Geico 400 hat. And then you've got two Lone Ranger signed deals, and that's real ink. If I was like, these might be prints, but that's Clayton Moore, the original Lone Ranger. And this one they wrote a note on. Nice framed picture, framed and matted picture. This is Hank Sawyer, or whatever, played in the 50s, I think 40s and 50s for the Cincinnati Reds, and he actually had a pretty good long career with some pretty decent stats. Not sure if he's in the Hall of Fame or anything yet, but that's a signed picture there. You got Johnny Cash here. This one's not certified, but it looks very similar though to the certified ones on the internet. But these are the two. That's another Johnny Cash one right there. These are the two I really want to get certified, because if they get certified, they can go $1,000 plus. So definitely want to try to get those certified. This is a Texas Longhorns cap, and that is Derek Johnson. So Derek Johnson was middle linebacker for the Longhorns and linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is a Texas hat, but that's Derek Johnson's signature. He's retired now. He played a lot of seasons with the Chiefs. They ended up releasing him not too long ago, and he went and tried to play for the Raiders, and I think he ended up retiring after a season of that. This is a JSA Hunter Dozier, so that's third baseman for the Kansas City Royals. Hunter Dozier bat, a blue full-size bat. We've got, this is kind of a cool deal. This stick here, if you're not from Kansas City or you don't follow hockey, you probably won't know who these are. But this stick is the Kansas City Blades. And so they actually went out, I think in the early 2000s, the IHL, which was a minor league to the NHL. Kansas City Blades were a feeder team to the San Jose Sharks. They ended up going folding the whole league, I think, and they kind of went into the CHL and the ECHL, but the Blades went away. But that's people that signed that used to play for the Blades. A lot of these guys probably played at some point for the Sharks. This is an orange puck for our new ECHL team, our minor league hockey, Missouri Mavericks, which they play up in Independence, Missouri, signed by two players. I'm not sure who those are. We'll have to look it up, but that's a signed puck. Some old hats. So that is the Colorado Rockies All-Star game in Colorado in 1998. That's a vintage Kansas City Chiefs hat. You've got the Super Bowl from 1985. Vintage hat there. A vintage Eagles hat. World Series champions 1998 for the Yankees. Vintage. 1991 Final Four cap. Indianapolis. Or it was in Indianapolis. You got 1999 NBA champion Spurs. Not sure who this is. This we'll have to look up. But it's signed, and whoever signed it has a certification, so we can just look up that number. So there you go. If it'll focus. If it'll focus, you guys can look up that number. Find out who it is. It's not going to focus. But that's that. And then you've got, this is another JSA, Ridley. This is football. Gosh, who is this? I can't think of who it is. I'll have to edit the video and put that one on there too. And then you got Rollins, signed. And these are JSA. Strasburg, signed. And these are framed jerseys. You got Jeff Gordon, framed and signed. This is just a Mahomes picture. And down here you got Johnny Cash, and there's actually guitar picks in there. Old Dunlop guitar picks. You got the Pro Zone Derek Jeter, Pro Zone Sammy Sosa. You got a collection of these little mini ball caps, batting helmets or whatever. 2 bags of those. I think they're split up between the American League and National League or something. Then you got the San Diego Padres and the A's. I'm not sure who these guys are. These are 90s Angels. If anybody knows who those are, put it down in the comments. These are, I haven't looked these up yet either, but George Brett Fleer card. And they're all the same. This whole thing is full of the same card. So I don't know if this is just their basic set that year, or what. But George Brett, if you guys remember, he's the pine tar guy, the guy that came flying out of the dugout when they called him out after a home run because his pine tar was too far up on his bat. So that was a pretty monumental deal for the MLB. That video is still out there and they play it a lot. So you got Derek Jeter, Sammy Sosa. So these are those bubblegum baseball cards. They have a whole collection of those. There's a whole pile of them, some postcards and stuff like that there. And then some old, this is the Beckett basketball card magazine with Michael Jordan on the front from March and April of 1990. And you got Patrick Ewing on the back, and it's protected in pretty damn good condition. This is just a book about the Jayhawks, not signed or anything, but it was in the box. Patrick Mahomes Showtime. This is a pretty cool book. Has a bunch of pictures from the very beginning in his first year. So that's going to go up in value every year. And then you got the Game 1 parking pass in here as well. So that's pretty cool. So this must have been a program that they're handing out at the games or something. I haven't ever seen that before. This is the University of Houston 1995-1996 Cougar basketball program. And then you got the Houston Rockets on the back. But University of Houston. And then over here we've got, there's a whole thing of these beanies. And they're still in the plastic. They're New Era, New Orleans, and Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears ones will sell fast. It gets cold there quick. I don't know about New Orleans though. But I think there's like 6 or 8 of each of those in there. Then you got these pin sets, which these pin sets they have, that tag is, if you can read it, Montgomery Ward, which hasn't been around since like the 90s. So these pins are pretty old, whatever they were. But it's just a set of like vintage pins for baseball that they had kept. You got a pencil collection of all different kinds of sports teams, all unused. And then a pin collection. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different stuff in there. Just random pins, like St. Louis, the Arch. There's arenas in here. There's whatever that is. Homes and Holidays. I mean, the USS, however you pronounce that, whatever that is, 2003. I mean, there's just a whole thing of pins, which I didn't even know was coming with it. Then you got this banner over here. This is from 2009 season, the 40th year for the Royals. It's a big vinyl deal. And then some of these old Wheaties boxes, these collectible Wheaties boxes, which these aren't going for much. I looked them up, and I mean, we might get $8 or $9 out of each of them. They're all either in the box or they're in their plastic case, protective case still. But they're all collectors with the gold signatures and everything on them. But they won't go for too much. But yeah, without all the extra stuff that came on in this model, all the pieces are in there already checked. But yeah, the whole thing, I mean, I valued just like going lowball values on everything together without getting Johnny Cash stuff certified, was like in the 800s, and so I paid $400 for it. Figured I'm at least gonna double my money as parting all this out and putting it out there. But some of the stuff came a lot better than he even explained to me. So but I haven't done a lot of business with this guy, so I kind of squeezed my margin a little bit just so I know he'll come back and he knows that we're serious about a lot of this stuff. But yeah, it's not a bad haul. It was a pretty dang good haul for for my Monday. Mondays aren't usually like this, so I wanted to pop on here and show you guys all that kind of stuff. Oh, I forgot I hung this up over here. So MLS Cup Champions 2000. That's Kansas City Wizards. So before Sporting KC was a team, we had the Kansas City Wizards, and they actually played at Arrowhead. But when they built the new stadium that's just for them, they changed their name to Sporting Kansas City. The Sporting KC Football Club or whatever, but they used to be called the Kansas City Wizards, and for a while they called them the Wiz, which was really funny. Instead of it saying Wizards here, it just said Wiz, W-I-Z, right here under that same logo. So that was kind of a joke around town, but but this is everything that was in there. But that's a nice vintage shirt. It's a white shirt that doesn't have any like dirtiness or markings or anything on it. It's still got the tags on it. So that I know will be a hot commodity around here in Kansas City, because all the it's got the old MLS logo on it, and on the back it's got Adidas. But I know that this will be a hot commodity. This will be the cool thing to have at the stadium for all the crazies out there. And that's 20-year-old shirt that looks brand new. So, so that was a pretty cool pickup too. But all this, $400. Crazy pickup. That bat right there, right by itself, is $120. Those jerseys are $100. I mean, my money can come back real quick with just a few of these items, and then all this other stuff that we can break up and put together. But that was my pickup for today from my guy. So hope you guys are all having a good Monday. This is Jason showing off my guy haul for Monday. So hope you guys have a great Monday. Jason with the Garage Slingers out.